about not last night's ushering gig, but the night before on the 3rd of July. Me and my girlfriend were. This is not a review. I'm not actually going to review said comedian that me and my girlfriend ushered for on the Friday night at the Street Theatre in me and my girlfriend's hometown here of Canberra, because Lathian Lee, or Lee Lathian, just was not very funny. Like, there was a few times I laughed, but some of his stuff was very repetitive, and he would recycle a lot of jokes that were same, and it was getting a bit boring. And the comedian just does not have many followers on even his Instagram. Like, he's got like 0 followers. That's kind of sad. He might be new and upcoming, but like, I don't know, he's not that great. And he didn't come out to meet the fans. Yeah, he did the photo thing with the crowd type of thing and spoke to like one of the people he knew, but he didn't come out to the main foyer for like a meet and greet photo opportunity or whatnot. So this video is about while we were ushering for the said comedian of Lathian Lee, we decided to wait around after, because on the same night at Street Theatre in me and my girlfriend's hometown of Canberra, in Street 1, the bigger theatre, there was the legendary Alexandr Misko doing his Australian tour, or world tour, and he was doing his tour, which I think was called the Final Boss Tour, or that's what the album is, which I did get. Me and my girlfriend was waiting around to see if we would meet him, and I discovered a new artist. And I know, weird, that night I discovered a new artist. I thought I would quickly listen to a segment of one of his songs that were on the Street Theatre website when it come to the tour that was performing that night. And it was like a cover of the Linkin Park song, but in guitar form, of Numb. And I thought that was great. And there was a merch table, and the singer didn't come out right until like the end. There was his friend or family member or someone that didn't really ask that person, didn't really communicate that well with that person. But there was before, when he was backstage or was about to start the first act of performing, because there was an interval while me and my girlfriend were ushering for that average Australian, Asian, Chinese comedian with the comedy tour of I Am an Immigrant, which was just meaty fucking ochre. We thought we'd wait around a bit longer till he wrapped up at about 9:30, 10ish. And we decided we would meet the legendary Alexandr Misko. And that tour at Street Theatre, it was packed that night. There was so many people that not only volunteered, there was about 4 ushers volunteering for Street 1 for Alexandr Misko, and me and my girlfriend for Street 2, which is a smaller, more intimate type of theatre where a lot of smaller comedians go, or there's smaller plays and stuff, and bands and other bigger comedians going to Street 1 as well, which I have met some artists from Street 1 before, and that night as well. We decided to wait around till he came up, and then he came out to the merch stand, and his other fans and people that were at his concert went to see him. And my girlfriend knew of the artist, apparently. I only found out that night that she knew who Alexandr Misko was, and she was happy just to share the CD and get a photo with the legend. So me and my girlfriend had a photo with the legend. Once, like, there was less people lining up. Like, it was a huge line to meet him and get, like, merch and photos with him, like, or CDs, or for people that can fit into merch, t-shirts. Me and my girlfriend, it wouldn't have been our sizes. Like, there's no way the shirt sizes would have fit me and my girlfriend. So we got, like, we just sharing a CD, and I got the CD signed by the man and the legend himself that is, like, touring around Australia and the world, and he's from, like, Germany and originally Russia. Apparently he's Russian, according to the internet. And we had, like, my girlfriend had a photo with him first, like a solo photo. So I was taking a photo of me and my girlfriend had a photo with Alexandr Misko first, and then I had a photo with Alexandr Misko after, and I bought his CD, which I think was like 20, if not $15. I can't remember now the full price. And he signed it for me, which I will be showing you what he looks like in a minute. He was just so very friendly, and he was like Bron Lewis. When me and my girlfriend met Bron Lewis that time, even though we weren't ushering for that, and that was at a different venue, that was the week that me and my girlfriend went to see, back in June, of Steel Magnolias, the time that we met the legendary cast and understudy for the first Clary. We basically had a photo with Bron Lewis too, and we didn't attend her gig because we were already at another gig. Like, he understood that as well, and we did tell him we would have preferred to usher for his tour, or we would have preferred to be patrons to his tour, that the comedian was a bit average, and even he could understand that. And he was a lovely human being and just very, very talented guitarist, and I'm looking forward to putting on his album in a minute as well. And yes, I'm going to show you the album that I bought, the front cover, and obviously the songs on the back, and the CD itself and the signature. It's called Final Boss by the legendary Alexandr Misko, and Alexandr Misko is that legendary male on the front there. He had some pretty cool black nail polish too, and he looks like a legendary rock star, like handsome as all hell too. And that's saying that from a straight male's perspective. His photo again with from Alexandr Misko, the date being the 3rd of the 7th, 2026, and his signature and stuff on there, signed for me by the man, the myth, the legend himself. Well, it's not myth, but sometimes those sayings go that way. And the Final Boss CD itself there as well. And the songs on the album of the Final Boss are Soundcheck, Umbrella Street, Sweet Thing Fling, Intergalactic March, Roots, First Name Beanie Steel Drum, Good Morgan, Universing a Brush, My Favorite Rain, My Favorite Thunderstorm, Home, Heart Garden, Every Breath You Take, Guitar and Drum, well, that's pretty cool, Careless Whisper, Fish Name Beanie, Solo Guitar. So there's about 15 songs on the album, and there are all the song titles there on the back of the CD with that cool guitar image as well on the end. This year, all music performed by Alexandr Misko, all music composed by Alexandr Misko, except tracks 13 and 14, arrangements of works by the Police and George Michael, and all the rest of the writing, yada, yada, yada. I'm looking forward to listening to another album and another meet and greet that me and my girlfriend had over the weekend, despite the fact we were both ushering for a different gig, since we weren't able to unfortunately pick his gig a while ago. That must have been advertised ages ago, or we missed the boat to usher for that, and obviously to get tickets we thought another gig would be obviously good to usher to as well. Just unfortunately we didn't pick the best of gigs that night, whereas last night was way better with Noir, which I will do a review on eventually. But the comedian, yeah, I'm going to give his tour probably a low grade star, maybe like a 1. But meeting Alexandr Misko on the same night, a massive 15 out of 10 meet and greet. Just that's how good the meet and greet was with Alexandr Misko and the Final Boss album. And I will see you guys in a minute about listening to this album. I'm going to put on my Xbox, put on the album, and have a bit of a afternoon listen to the Final Boss CD. So I'll see you in a few minutes. And not many comments on this video. At YardyInnie, hi, I'm new. Well, hello, new person. I'm glad you've tuned into my live. I hope you've enjoyed my live, and don't forget, people, to like, subscribe, and follow my channel. Bye for now.